you know what? We touched on small businesses, and I kind of want to tie this in with the not putting your eggs in one basket. I would encourage small businesses who are looking to also diversify their clientele, for it to not just be the average consumer, but for it to also be government, right? You can get contracts like with government as a small business person, especially if you're someone who owns a disabled veteran small business. Like, those are different things that really, really will help you in terms of getting some funding from the government, because they got to spend it.
Yeah, and it's funny you just mentioned that, because here in Sacramento, there's a local drone manufacturing company out here who just got 2 contracts with the government. One was with the U.S. Air Force and the U.S. Navy. So those 2 contracts already, they start off at around $30 or $40 million. But if all the options are taken, like with most contracts, there's always other options, like milestones that people could actually make that deal bigger. If they take all those options with the federal government, that one company could essentially make hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yeah. And
that's because the government has the money to spend.
Oh, yeah, dude. And let me tell you a little bit about my experience when I was in the Navy. So it's funny because, like, at my first duty station, even at my second, it doesn't matter. I was dealing with aviation. And a lot of times when the plane needed to be fixed, I mean, even for something as simple as getting a screw, right? You're thinking, oh, let's go to, Home Depot or something like that. Let's get this real quick. It's going to be cents. No, we can't do that. We got to order it through this way. And, so we have to get it from this supplier. Okay, sure. How long and how much? Supplies going in. I mean, you're talking about like $18 for a couple of screws. Like, it was like ridiculous. It's like, wait, what? And so whoever that supplier is, oh man, kudos to you. You're getting hella bank, and shout outs to you. But these are just some of the ways in which you can, really, really upscale. It's not just being reliant on one source, being able to diversify. And I'm telling you, the government has tons of money to spend. So if you're a small business, start looking into supplying the government.
Yeah. And I actually want to touch on that too. Again, so we know there's a lot of special interest groups, right? Yep. Or I'll say cultural groups, and that the government wants to support these businesses owned by those cultural groups. And so that's another way. So it doesn't necessarily have to just be a military contract. It could be anything else where, hey, you're less than 35 years old and you're starting a company. We want to get more young entrepreneurs out there. Mm-hmm. Or it could be saying, hey, you, women-owned businesses, minority-owned business. There's so many things. Or, hey, if your focus is on dance, we want to support cultural dance. Your focus is on arts, like where you're actually not performing arts, but other arts. They're going to put money into it because the government they want to incentivize a lot of this innovation. And the innovation, it comes from a lot of us who are in the private sector.
Yeah, that is exactly where it comes from.
Sometimes when things go wrong, you can't blame life. Cause when you shot your shot, what was your aim like? What were you targeting? Cause if it ain't right and you still go with it, then that is on you.